B-rad and welcome to a new Let's Play that I'll be doing here on the channel and for Twitch as well. So, hello everyone, my name is B-rad and welcome to Need for Speed 2015. The reason I say Need for Speed 2015, even though the game doesn't have 2015 in the title, is because this game did come out back in 2015. And I would rather just say the year, or Need for Speed 2015 as a whole. Um, This was a racing game that came out back in, obviously, November of 2015 for both Xbox and PlayStation on the old gen, so Xbox One, PS4, and also came out on PC, I believe, if I remember correctly. But the problem is I didn't have PC. I don't have any games on PC other than Steam, obviously. But my computer or laptop wouldn't really hold that kind of efficiency to really, or strength to really even do that. So, yeah. Um, so we're pretty much getting ready to, um, pretty much get it going here. I'm just gonna give, I'm gonna take a couple minutes, kind of make sure everything's running good. Hopefully everyone is having a good Friday afternoon, and hopefully I can make your day better. So, we're gonna go ahead and actually begin, or hit A to, you know, get in the main menu of this game, because, yeah. This game, to me, is very historic for me. Very important for pretty much my online career, pretty much. This was like the first game I've ever had Xbox Live, or what is now known as Xbox Game Pass Core, or whatever it is. Now I use Game Pass Ultimate, basically. Um, so yeah, I do have the physical copy of the game somewhere, but I kind of want to get the game digitally for right now, because EA Play. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the settings here. So here are the controls. I will have automatic shifting, auto reverse, and here is the game settings. Yeah, and obviously subtitles will be on. Audio settings, I will not have music volume in here because copyright, as well as pursuit music off, playlist music off for this LP. Privacy settings, obviously, whatever, legal documents, whatever. So, we're going to go ahead and hit reset your journey. Basically, at any time in any time really, in this game, you can reset your journey or your game, basically, however many times you would like. So, I've already reset this before starting this episode or started streaming this, but I'm going to go ahead and reset my journey anyways, just so I don't have any leveling or whatever. So your journey has been reset. Now, we're pretty much going to be going through the intro portion of the game here. So, um, I like this game as far as like a main menu. You actually get to see cars pretty much all around in the menu. And obviously the play, pretty much what I think is the intro cutscene. Not too sure though, but I think it is the intro cutscene. But actually not really the intro cutscene, but we're gonna go ahead and hit play. So we have two options. We either have all drive, which you can drive with other players in the game. The servers are not great, so there might be times where I do have to back out of a certain, or pretty much back out or go to the garage or reset my game pretty much, because servers in this game are dying, basically, or dead. So there's that. Or we could do speedless, but in order to do the campaign in this game, the story mode, we have to do all drive and play with the surfers. I wish there was a single player option, because I would literally hit single player in a heartbeat. but there is no single player option. So, yeah, so it's an open world game, which I don't know why they don't have a single player implemented. So, we're going to go ahead and hit all drive to begin. Inviting players for you to join. So, servers. A live service game, basically. Not completely, because back in the day when I played this game, I actually played this without Xbox Live. Because actually, like it or not, there is a single player option if you don't have Xbox Live or Game Pass Ultimate or whatever it is. So you can still play this game. That's if you have a physical copy, which I do have, but it would be kind of a hassle to kind of deal with because discs, yeah. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and hop in here, and here are the control settings, or what buttons do what. They're on the screen right now. It's kind of like that for, I think, every time you load in. Well, when you load into a match or to a lobby or whatever, this will pop up when you're first getting in. So, yeah. So this is all the buttons that do what. So, you got your typical accelerate, decelerate, and here we go, cutscene.
Wild handles, bro. Oh man, just start luck. Relax and watch. You went on probation. I'm out. Baby! You gotta come and check this out. There's some big names in town. I'll introduce you to my guy Travis. He's got a bunch of cars he's trying to get rid of, man. No sweat.
Oh yeah.
Time for an upgrade, just saying.
That's right.
I'm Spike. I'll see you there, yeah?
I like how there's music when I turned it off. Okay. It's gonna play regardless, so I hope I don't get striked. I hope I don't get a claim at all by somebody. But, yeah, prelude. Meet Spike at the club. Oh, yeah.
Yo, it's Spike. I thought I'd ping you on Blah. This place is jumping. Seriously, there's some major personalities in Ventura tonight, so keep your eyes open when you arrive. This place is kind of hard to find. On purpose, you know what I mean? So, I fired you a link, so check your map. Okay, see you there.
Alright, so we are driving a Ford Mustang box body. In case you want to know. So basically what I just said is say, hey, you know, come to the club. I'll show you where the club is, which is right here. Kind of simple to explain, because I've played this game like thousands of times. It feels like thousands of times, but, yeah. And obviously we'll get comments like that throughout this LP, by the way. It's like the Daniel Outrun challenges are about whatever, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you're going to get that pretty much the entirety of this game. Now we're in the cutscene again, and it's also overridden by music. Also, our character actually doesn't talk, so I'm kind of okay with talking to the characters, but I don't know, I'm kind of just going to stay silent. Well, here I'm not, because music. Yay. I love music. It's copyrighted. Anyways. Nice party. Hopefully everyone is having a good Friday afternoon. We had like a big stream last night. Need for Speed 2015. Ah, yes. Oh, by the way, there are figures that we will be seeing throughout the game. I will not go deep into it yet because we'll get to that point when we need to. But just take note of the guys that we will be meeting throughout the game. That are being basically long shot or whatever. Like that, for example. So.
Oh, my man, you made
Hey, what up?
Man, that's good. There's some real people in here tonight. Come on, I'll take you with
Uh-huh.
my guys. Come on.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
Ah, look what the cat dragged in. Who's Bambi?
Listen, Bambi just busted a 500-foot drift right through the I-5 intersection over Turner, man. Up the skid row, you know what I'm saying?
Must have been something. Haven't seen Spike this hype since, well, he's always this hype.
That's why you love me.
Robin. Good luck trying to keep up.
Trust me, Bay, he'll do just fine. Matter of fact, I'm taking him to meet Travis right now. Maybe shift one of those rides taking up all our space. Come on, man.
Hey, quit messing with your hat, buddy. Quit messing with your hat. Also, the level of disrespect.
What's up, Ames? That's Amy. Isn't she lovely? Ooh, love you too, Bay.
Spike, bro. Ooh, cars.
Travis, someone I want you to meet.
Oh yeah? Tell me why.
You should have seen this guy, man. Control off the hook.
Interesting.
Well, you seem to have caught the eye of a speed racer over here.
Truth, man. This one's a helmsman.
You picked a good time to re-up. There's some top-grade talent in town who's ready to make history.
Mm-hmm.
Serendipity, brother. Stars aligning.
Uh-huh.
Never a better time to start a project, Bill.
Hey, yo.
So whatever's happening under that rib cage in here, it's time to start expressing it out there.
Aw. Mm-hmm.
Take him out for a shakedown. Maybe one of these mongrels will take a shine to you.
Okay. Alright, so now the next thing we gotta do is pick 3 cars. We got a Honda Civic Type R. We have a Ford Mustang Fox body. The one that we drove earlier. Before we got here. Well, basically when we got here to the club, basically, is when we drove this car. Or, we got the Subaru BRZ Premium. Now, there is an option that we can go for, but we have to pick one of these 3. But I will show you when we get to that point. So for now, I have to pick one of these 3 cars. So I can either pick up a Japanese car, a American Muscle kind of car. I don't know if Subaru is another Japanese brand. I don't know much about Subaru at all. But I'm obviously familiar to my Fords and Hondas out of these options. So I think I'm going to go with a little something. I don't know, something like old school maybe. I don't know. I might just pick the Subaru just because there is a car that I do want to use. So we're going to purchase the Subaru. Yeah, let's go. Our first car in Need for Speed 2015. Oh my.
Oh. Welcome to the clan, brother. Trading up. She's nice, right?
Come on, Ames. I just need you to listen to it. Make sure she's purring like she's supposed to. What's up, man? Please, please. She's parked just outside.
Spike,
Come on.
like I said, I got guys.
Needy.
No trust fund paying full price for this soap.
Really? It's like that, huh?
It's like that.
Wait.
Oh my. Don't do a 5G note.
Wow.
10G note,
I
wow.
feel so much better now.
I'm good for it. You know that.
I mean, your dad's good for it.
Easy. This jacket was like $1,200.
Exactly, man.
Oil, man.
You can wash it.
Don't
You can
matter
do
if
that
you're
in the
the
washing
best-hand
machine.
driver this side of the 101. As far as she's concerned, don't mean a thing if you ain't got that green.
It's very poetic, and that is also true. So.
You ready to make some house calls? Come on, man. I'll meet you out front, and we'll give you the tour.
I have a better jacket than that, Spike. Don't even. So, upgrade your car. Do some 06, some fast 0-60s. I can't talk. Good lord. So yeah, we'll get stuff like that throughout the game. That's just how the game is. Of course, they couldn't just do a loading screen with the road. Duh.
The others are waiting on us. Let's do this.
Alright, so we gotta follow the blue arrows on the floor, or on the road. With the B-rad on the map. So, yeah. Oh, by the way, we do not have nitrous. As you can see, nitrous available in performance customization in your garage. Basically, we have no nitrous, so we gotta rely on other tactics of speed. Like drafting. But This car is not exactly fast. Not exactly the fastest car, but oh well. We're gonna get even faster with the car. Sorry, Amy, I'm coming through. And I'm hitting the walls already. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh. So yeah, there's Spike and Amy, who will be okay. Well. Okay, well. So there, I guess I could tell you when we get to that point. We do have a couple different aspects of this game that we will have to do. Or a couple of different types of races that we'll need to do, or specific groups or whatever. But we'll get to that point when we get to that road. So we finished second ahead of Amy. Wow, what a slowpoke.
Hey! Hey. Survived a second race against Spike, huh? Guess I underestimated you.
Survive? No. Spike was struggling to keep up.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Not struggling. No. He was just losing.
Haters gonna hate.
Emmanuel! Emmanuel! Get your ass over here.
B-5-4 phone. Hello, ladies.
What? No hug, man?
Hey, I wouldn't want to snap that skinny frat boy frame in half. Oh, come on, little kid. Give me some love.
Don't let his appearance fool you, man. This beast is real nimble behind the wheel.
Name's Emmanuel. But apparently that's too many syllables for these fools. No, call me Manny. Oh, strong grip, son. Hey, this is Fred, Norwegian Hammer.
What up, buddy? Frederick.
All right. Are we gonna find some trouble or just stand in a circle and make fun of Spike?
Ooh,
I'm cool with either.
talking dirty. Who's hungry?
I've only had one dinner tonight. I'm starving.
Seriously, where does it go? You eat like he should.
Yeah, Robin. Any more dinners and you're gonna bottom out.
Shut up. Fine, smartass. Last one to the diner picks up my tab.
No. Last one to the diner picks up everybody's tab. What?
Again, Spike, quit messing with your hat. Anyways. So I will obviously show y'all some of the things in this game that I will go over. So, let's do it. Starting events. Start event. Stop your car on the arrow. I'll show you how to do that.
I'm getting me one of them fancy burgers.
Think again, fool.
Alright, well, our car is really slow. Well, here's what we can do. We can literally just pass people that are slower than us. So, excuse me, sir. Thank you. Ooh. Amy, hello, thank you. So obviously you can see which character drives what. The blonde girl, that's Robin, who drives that BMW that's right behind me. Or now beside us. Oh! Spike just deliberately caused a wreck. And third, okay. Well, oh no, second, okay. Not bad.
Nobody order anything over $5.
It's a diner. Everything's over $5.
And no dessert, man. I'm gonna have to get out there and find some competition. Just waiting for the 411 on the location.
I was thinking of heading back up to the club. You should come.
Dude, what? The streets are slick and the night is young. I'm racing tonight.
No, I'm gonna head back to the shop. You wanna tag along? We can set you up some space.
Ooh, she gonna spiff you up, bruh.
Jealous, Spikey?
Yeah, I like I'm jealous of people who drive at the speed limit.
You want to see Travis tonight?
Oh yeah, he had someone to meet.
Can't knock the hustle.
Magnus Walker's in town. You see him and Travis talking at the club?
Oh, so that's why Spike's in a hurry. Got himself a date.
A date with destiny, my man. Tonight, we ride. You can show us what you're really made of. Yeah? Yeah.
So, I think you're trying to say, so are we winning? I think we are. Slowly, though. Very slowly, though. We just got started. Alright, now. So, earning rep, obviously, there are a couple ways you can do it, obviously. You can obviously combine speed, style, build, crew, and outlaw. So, there are a couple of different styles of racing or categories. Speed, style. Amy, I'm gonna hurt you at some point. But oh, well, that's a good way to hang up somebody. But anyways, let's go ahead and let's just check our message.
James, forgot to tell you, I heard some weirdness coming from your ride earlier. Or maybe it was Spike's. Yeah, maybe it was Spike's. Whatever. I'm at the garage. Come by. You can set yourself up. Do whatever needs to be done. Okay, later, amigo.
Alright, so phone call. Use the left bumper to take calls. Yeah, that's what I didn't do. If I'm too busy, just ignore the call and check messages later or wait for them to call back. Listen to a message, adds new objective, and all that yada yada. And we got Amy as well in the garage. So we go to our map, and then we go find the garage. But using the map, yada yada, we can select our location. So as you can see, the game already has the route from the diner to the garage. So we actually don't even need to do any work. We just need to get to the garage. So, like I was saying earlier, there are a couple different categories of racing. There is speed. Obviously, you saw is build. Use the phone to view your map, the map, plot routes, teleport to events, which is going to be really good for, and locations, and check your messages, yada yada, and stuff like that. So, hold on, wait. I know Naheem just said something in chat, so I'm going to need to check that here in a bit once I'm in the garage, because I thought I saw something really dumb from him, so, yeah. Anyways, don't think we'll be driving this car for too long because, trust me, I am not going to drive this car for very long. So, I'm going to have to explain a couple details when we get there. But, we're pretty much driving around the map of Ventura Bay, basically. Yeah. Kind of actually right around where Need for Speed Underground took place, actually. Right around there. But not exactly where it took place. But obviously we're getting rep from near missing traffic. Obviously going fast. Even this will get some rep if it'll count it, meaning in the garage, yes I know. Airtime, that's for style. Obviously. And if we do a 060, we'll get that for build. Destruction, obviously, we're doing that as well for the outlaw stuff. So, now, high speed, hooray, we actually got some speed rep in here. Alright, now, we're going to go ahead and actually enter the garage. And there will be a cutscene that we will be playing. So I'll be, well, I guess I'll pretty much talk about the cutscenes. Why are you driving a gay man car, lol? Because I could have picked a Civic, but I feel like it's too slow, but I'll be driving a way faster car and a much better car here in a bit, so don't worry. We're not driving this car for very long.
I can hear you creeping out there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Touch my playlist and die.
Oh, hey.
What up?
Travis mentioned you worked a couple cars yourself, so that's cool. Okay. One house rule. Use
What?
whatever tool you want, honestly. Just put them back where you found them. Other than that, knock yourself out. This
Cool.
is my latest obsession. Here. Listen to that growl, man. This is going to be my master build. I can feel it. I want it ready for Nakai-san to see before he leaves the city. Props from an artist like him could really put this shop on the map, you know? Okay, well, I'm done. I'm gonna head out. Maybe catch Spike. Oh, Travis shifted those rides, so there's space for you now. And you should take it before he replaces that junk with more junk. It's a good time to get your head straight, you know? Plan your build. Channel your vision.
Right.
Whoa, starting to sound like Travis. Okay, I'm gone. I'm out. Have fun. And maybe I'll see you out there, yeah? Oh, and
Whoa, what?
the tools back.
No promises.
Later, man.
No promises on putting where they were before. Anyways, now, for those that are wondering, why am I saying we won't be driving this car for very long? That's because we have pre-order content, or we have the deluxe edition of some sort from this game. Welcome to Garage. You can claim parts when found from exploring, buy new cars, customize the car in terms of performance upgrades and visual upgrades, and change your livery, which we could do that with this car. Or if we go over here to one of our open slots, we have 4 of them to mess with. We're going to go ahead and use one of these slots to purchase a car. Now, since we have the deluxe edition of the game, we actually can get this BMW M3 E46 Deluxe for free. Now, you may know that this is a fast car. Not that fast. Actually, yeah, let's make the purchase. Let's make the purchase now. Obviously, excuse me. The description, you can read it at your own pace. Obviously, and whatnot. And here are the performance stats for this particular car. And we're going to go ahead and purchase. And it's free, so why not, right? Who's calling? Oh, Travis. Oh. That's my second call in the game, and I hung it up. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and actually... so, when we purchase a car, we can either sell the car, or we can move it to a warehouse instead of selling it. So, you can obviously move these cars to... You can move 5 cars to the warehouse. And obviously, you can swap them from warehouse, but... We're going to go ahead and move this car to the warehouse right quick. Oh, Alexia, hope you're having a good day so far. Yeah. So, now, the next thing we're going to do... Oh. I'm doing good, by the way. So, the explanation point is when somebody wants to call me or message me. And Spike needs something from me. Let's go ahead and see what he says.
Hey, yo, what's up? I'm cruising Royal Park. There ain't nothing royal about this place, but whatever, right? Who am I? Besides the champ. Get over here. Let's do a run before 5-0 shows up. Peace.
Okay, so... Basically, we gotta run a circuit race with Spike. Now, we're gonna go ahead and open our slot and actually collect the car that we just moved to the warehouse. So we're gonna go here, go to the BMW, and actually collect it from said warehouse. And there we go. That is our BMW that we will be using throughout this LP. Or, well, I mean, we're going to use it for a small bit, but we're not going to be using it a ton. So, we're going to go ahead and go to this this Subaru, BRZ. And I'm actually going to sell this car for $17,000 here. So, we're going to go ahead and sell it. Now, why would I do this? Obviously, to get a profit. So
we set this thing up with a friend of Travis who builds hot rods. They're now available to purchase and race. Great times ahead, my friend.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go to the network here, the main menu from earlier, because we do have a couple things to go over. When I was trying to go over the types of racing, let's go to the My Need for Speed, or whatever. So, there are a couple things to go over. There is 5 things to go over right quick. So the 5 aspects of racing is speed, outlaw, crew, build, style. Pretty much the main story mode to the game, basically. There's obviously the prestige mode that we can do, but I have not beaten it because the journey is kind of the main story. I have not looked up anything about the prestige mode, like if there's an ending of it or whatever. It's pretty hard. And obviously, we have the Eddie's challenges, which we're not going to do until we are done with this main story. So, basically, I'll tackle the Eddie's challenges when we can get to it, or when I want to get into it, which is not going to be for a while, so don't worry about it. So obviously, driver details, what do I drive most like? So right now, Magnus Walker for speed. And I will not go deep into this yet because they're going to be important for later. So obviously we have collectibles. Our total distance is 7 miles. Total activities collected is none. And obviously the events, we haven't done any yet. So, we're going to not exit the garage. We're actually going to customize this car on a performance standpoint. So we're going to go into performance customization. And as you can see, performance tuning, yada yada, we already know. So, we can already actually get some performance into this car. Now, the one thing I will say is that there are obviously levels or requirements to get a certain part. So like this right here, we have to be level 2. Right now we're level 1. And we need to be level 24 to get this part for the air filter. And for the cooling system, we can get this intercooler right now. We can wait till level 17 to get this. Also, by the way, I think I should go over this real quick, the performance grades. The white or gray thing is the stock, by the way. The S is going to be Sport, so is S+, but it's going to be a higher grade compared to the regular Sport. Obviously, P with is performance grade, as well as P+. Then we have Racing Performance, which is R. Racing grade is R. And then there's also R+, and then last but not least, there's Elite, and you can't go past Elite. So, we're actually going to install this intercooler. It's going to give us some speed, it's going to give us some horsepower, some 0 to 60 time, and 0 to 100 miles an hour, and miles per hour as well. So we're going to go and upgrade this, because the next time we'll get a part like this is sometime down the road with level 17. So I'm actually going to go ahead and just upgrade this, or upgrade the cooling system. Now the intake manifold, these are all aiming. Some of these parts are required by some sort of missions. This, for example, the intake manifold. This is the one part where you have to do all the aiming missions to unlock all of this. So we can't really do anything to this for right now. Fueling system. We can pretty much purchase the aftermarket fuel pump. Then we have the high performance fuel injectors, full rail kit, and then we have standalone fuel systems. So we're actually going to go ahead and buy the aftermarket fuel pump. Force induction. I actually don't buy this really that much, but it is a turbo, by the way. And I think the turbo that I will be getting is I think, honestly, I would rather have, I don't know. It's like, do I either want more horsepower or a accelerating monster? Also, with the deluxe edition of this game, you actually get a discount of 10% on all of this. So we can either pick the TC1A or the SAV1. And I kind of want to get... The main difference is the horsepower. Other than that, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, it's a 0-60 thing. I mean, it's an upgrade either way, so I'm going to get the cheapest one. So, yeah, we're going to get the cheapest part on this one. Next thing we're going to go over is the electric system. So here's the stock. This is the aftermarket wiring, and then we have the wire tuck. And again, level 41 is when we can get this, so for now, we're going to have to settle with aftermarket wiring for a long time. So we're going to get that. The ignition, again, another Amy mission exclusive part that we'll have to deal with. So no upgrade with the ignition for now. So yeah. For the ECU, We have the ECU flash, we have the plug and play ECU, standalone ECU at 46, and I'm going to go ahead and do ECU flash, engine block. Again, we do have a couple, we only have like one real option. We can wait for level 6 to access this, but I'm just going to go ahead and purchase all the upgrades so that way we can have a really good car before racing with Spike. Sometimes you'll have parts that will hurt 0-60, but sometimes you gotta deal with it. And we also get more horsepower, more speed in our quarter mile seconds compared to our miles per hour will be increased, as well as 0 to 100. So it will hurt the acceleration on a short term, but on the long term it's going to be basically neutral. So I think for this part, I might actually not buy this right away because I kind of want to wait till we have maybe like a performance grade camshaft. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's just wait for this. Because we don't have much money. As you can see, we have $12,000. So not a whole lot we can do in terms of parts. Cylinder heads, again, another Amy mission part. Exhaust manifolds, again, another Amy mission part. So, yeah, another Amy mission exclusive parts. Exhaust system, we can either do the catted race exhaust, decatted race exhaust. Then we have, ooh. Oh. So we can claim this part. Wow. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and claim this exhaust. It's a elite exhaust, and I'm actually gonna equip that on this car. Then we have the clutch. We don't have options really. Luckily enough, they already equipped us in a clutch, so that'll be good. So we have the it's actually S plus clutch, which is actually really good. Here's the regular sport clutch, and that's the stock one, unfortunately. So, eventually we will use this one right here, but then again, it's going to take a long time before we even do that. So, the for speeds, my lord, nitrous system. So, there are a couple of different nitrous systems. We have the regular old time refill, or we have an action nitrous. So actions like drifting, near miss, oncoming, driving on an oncoming lane, airtime, drafting, stuff like that. And the next time we get nitrous is actually level 5. But I'm going to go ahead and get a time refill, a 5 pound. So sport is the 5 pound, race performance is 10, and elite is 15. But for now, we're going to settle with a 5 pound nitrous tank. Suspension, again, another Amy mission exclusive part. Differential, we're going to go ahead and get the semi-adjustable differential. Tires. Tires don't matter all that much in this game. Kind of don't, but kind of do. So, we could either do a balanced drift or balanced grip. I'm gonna equip drift tires just because. Yeah, first we're gonna do drift tires. The next thing we're gonna do now, or next thing we'll take a look at, is the brakes. We have obviously the stock brakes that we already own. We have the semi-adjustable brakes, the fully adjusted brakes. So we're gonna be stuck with semi-adjustable for a while. Then we have the handbrake. We have a couple of options for that, but we can't use it right now. And the sway bar. We have the fully adjustable sway bar. We have the adjustable and this, but we can't access that at the moment. But the air filter, I am actually going to wait for the short ram air intake. So I'm just going to wait on that. And the next thing we're going to do is take a look at the handling tuning. Or the handling style of the car that I want to drive. So obviously you can mess with the tire pressures. you know, more make it. Apparently, the game in this context of the game, the more rear tire pressure is, the more grip it's gonna have. But the more front tire grip you get, or hold on, let me word it right. The more front tire pressure, it's gonna get looser. That's pretty obvious. But the less pressure, it's gonna be loose on the rears. But more, it's gonna be tighter or grip. So we're gonna keep it neutral. Steer response, I never even touched any. I didn't touch the steer response ever in this game. Neither steer range. Braking assist, I'm actually going to turn it. I'm going to do on for that. Drift stability assist, I'm actually going to have off. Launch control, off. Differential, we can obviously, so I think locked. I don't mess with the differentials at all. So downforce, I'm going to put more downforce in this thing so we can have a little bit better in terms of cornering, but I'm actually going to do loose or less downforce. So we are going to be fast in the straights, but we're going to not have much cornering ability. Brake strength, I'm going to do more to adjust to pretty much combat with the downforce problem. So yeah, and the front bias or the brake bias, I'm going to do the front so we can brake a little more in the front. Traction, obviously it's loose, or it's going to have less traction because we're on drift tires. Handbrake strength, spring stiffness, sway bars are all locked. And for nitrous, I'm going to add a little bit of power to it. So, and obviously at the bottom we have the manual transmission. So, since I have the option at automatic, I don't have the option to turn it on or off. So, yeah, there's that as well. And the next thing we're going to go over is customizing this car visually. We're going to go over the body parts of the car, or customizing the body presentation of the car when it comes to like the hood, the fenders. But we don't actually have a whole lot of options here. So we have the hood. We do have a couple options. We can either do stock, but what I'm going to do with this car is actually keep the stock of everything, keep everything the way it is, and just lower the height a little bit of this car. I'm just going to lower the height, that's really it. That's all I'm going to do with this car, just kind of slam it to the ground a little bit. We're going to change the rims on this car, because I actually don't like the way the rims look on this car. It just looks ugly. So, we have we have a lot of options with the wheels. My favorite wheel to go with is, where is it? No. I think it's like way over, right here, okay. So we have this one I kind of like. Yeah, let's go with the 351s. Yeah, let's go with these. Yeah, I kind of like those on this car. They're not here from what I'm seeing. So we need to go over here. I think it's all sorted by price. So again, we're going to go with 351s. And look at that. It already looks better by far. And we can only decrease the size, and it already looks small. I don't know, but the paints, I'm not going to mess with the paint on the rims. I kind of like it the way it is. Let's see, license plate. I'm actually going to change the license plate to, you know what? Can I fit this in to the plate? We gotta have this name in the car to remind us of one person. Well, chat, take a look at it. Wait a second, wait. Can I add this? Hold on. It's only no. It's only name. Well. Well, chat. The B-splat name lives in this game. I'm gonna allow it in this game. So yeah. All right. So the next thing we're gonna do. Oh yeah. By the way, this was the license plate. We can either edit the text of a plate. We could either change the frame of a plate, which I'll show you now. So yeah, you get a decent amount of options. You also get the option to change the background of your license plate. Again, very decent amount of options here. So yeah, there's that. Now, the next thing we can go over is the spoiler. We have the GTR spoiler already in the car. We obviously have the stock spoiler. We have the APR GT 1000, the GT 250, GTC 300, and that's all the options we have. And I'm going to keep the spoilers stock as well. But what I will do to this car when it comes to the paint is I'm actually going to go over to paint and wrap, and I'm actually going to go to the paint library. So obviously we can create our own livery by using the wrap editor to create our own design with decals, paint colors, and layers. The combinations are infinite, and saved wraps can be applied to any car your own. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at some of the options that are there. We have the regular Need for Speed Most Wanted livery. Also, this car is based on the Need for Speed Most Wanted car, if you will. So we have the community wraps. We have our preset wraps. The splash is basically the one we have right now. We can change it to Slide for Glory, which again doesn't look too bad. Again, doesn't look too bad. I actually kind of like this. We have the Burnout. I don't like the orange. I kind of want to keep it black or gray for the main paint. And then we have the Ariza Beast, or whatever that first part of the name is. Again, not liking this livery too much. So it's either Slide for Glory or Splash, the way we have it right now. I'm actually going to go for the Slide for Glory, although it's going to be obnoxious seeing the green in the back, but it's my favorite color, so yeah, we're going to go with Slide for Glory. And what I'm going to do is go to Wraps, and I'm actually going to edit a couple of things. I'm going to get rid of this decal right here, get rid of that, and also get rid of this. So there's that, and is there anything else I can get rid of with this paint scheme? I think I'm good, honestly, with this livery. Just need to get rid of some of those parts of the car. And we're going to actually, so we already have a couple of presets, or already I had a couple liveries from the previous times I've played this game, but I'm going to do save. And there we go. And obviously we have the parts inbox. Obviously with stuff we have collected or have not. And I'm not even going to bother go through in this because it is just a lot to go through. It would just take forever to go through that all at once. So, yeah. So that's it. I think we're done here for the intro segment for this game. Kind of going over the basics of this game and whatnot, or the intro segment, if you will. So it's going to be a little bit longer of an episode than normally, but actually in comparison, this is a shorter video, but hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, I would really appreciate it. Hit the like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more content like this, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any more videos at all. Yeah, it's wild. As far as, let's see, well, I have my TikTok, Twitch, Instagram, all down below. my username in the description box below for TikTok, Twitch, and Instagram, so you don't miss. So you pretty much know the name of my Twitch. At some point, I will have links down below. At some point, not right now, but probably a possibility of having the links to all that. So yeah, so that way you can follow me on those platforms. I'll probably get it figured out today, maybe, I don't know. But so there's that. And with that, guys, I will see you guys when I see you guys. Check it. Peace out, everybody.